Rachel with Blessings at Home. Today I want to be talking to you about our large family menu planning. So for a very, very long time, I would schedule out breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single week, and I would base it on what was on sale at the grocery store, what we had in our pantry, and what we had in our fridge and freezer. I have tried to simplify over the years and try to find out just kind of what works best for our schedule during this particular busy time of year and throughout the school year. So our menu plan changes periodically throughout the year, as I'm sure others do as well. So pretty much, basically, what we do is we consistently have the same schedule of what we eat Monday through Friday. For example, here, that is a hot mess. It's sloppy. So this is just a cheap magnetic whiteboard that I got at the dollar spot at Target. And Sundays, every Sunday night, we will have something really easy, and typically I might write something. Honestly, I'll write something on here, but it doesn't always get followed. But for the last couple weeks, we have consistently been just having like nachos for dinner. That's something quick that I can, if I need it to be done really fast, we can do it in the microwave. If we want something really elaborate, it can be, in the crock pot throughout the day. So Sundays are chaotic for us, as I'm sure they are for several of you all as well. We are out the door bright and early in the morning, and we have choir practices and various activities in the evening. And then the following morning, or then in that evening, we're getting ready for the following morning. We're going to be rushing out the door for co-op. So Sunday nights are typically nachos. Monday night, we always have some kind of a casserole dish. This week, it just ain't happening. We're going two different directions. My twins have a makeup soccer game, but so what was on the plan was a cheeseburger pie. We'll just simply, I won't have to erase that next week. I've already got the stuff in the freezer to make it. That's what we'll have next week. Every Tuesday is some type of taco dish. Whether it be taco rings, it could be or Mexican dish, it could be enchiladas, it could be a taco pie, it could be nachos, it could be a taco soup, just kind of whatever we have around to make. So this week we're having taco ring, and that keeps it consistent with Mexican Tuesday or Taco Tuesday, but we're not eating tacos every Tuesday. Wednesdays are some type of pasta dish. We very rarely have spaghetti. I do have it on the menu this week because that's what I have stuff in my pantry for. I got a good deal on some spaghetti stuff, so that's what we're having this week. Typically we'll have like an Alfredo dish or a lasagna or something like that. And then Thursday nights is always Brenner or upside down night. We have breakfast for dinner. Again, it's not always the same thing. Sometimes that's a breakfast casserole. Sometimes it's cinnamon rolls. Sometimes it's cereal. This week it is simply muffins and eggs. Nice and easy. Friday is always some kind of pizza. Sometimes we'll get Little Caesars. Sometimes we'll make our own. Sometimes I'll make like a pizza casserole in the crock pot if I'm going to be gone throughout the day. This week it is Bubble Up Pizza, which if you haven't had that, it is amazing. And if you're interested in that recipe, I can share it. It's so easy. My 8-year-olds can make it by themselves. And then Saturday is a crock pot meal. This week it's going to be chili. So I pretty much follow the schedule of a casserole dish, a Mexican dish, a pasta dish, a Brenner, some type of pizza, something in the crock pot every week. And so, some months, we might have muffins and eggs every Thursday night. You know what? My kids aren't complaining. That's what they like. My husband doesn't complain either. So if I can get away with making muffins and eggs every Thursday night, that's what I'm going to do because it keeps things simple and everyone's happy. You will notice I do not have lunch or breakfast scheduled out on my menu. And that is something new that we are trying, and it's working pretty well. the kids are pretty self-sufficient when it comes to breakfast and lunch. And I can say, you know what, here's your options. We have toast, we have cereal, we have yogurt, we have protein bars, we have protein shakes, you can make a smoothie. They're all very capable of getting up and fixing themselves breakfast. Now, if it's a day that my husband is home, we do try to, you know, I'll get up and we'll make a family meal. But for the most part, they can get up and fix it themselves. And the same thing for lunch. You know, I'll just kind of start pulling stuff out of the fridge, whether it be leftovers or fixings for sandwiches, or just kind of what we call a little bit of this, then a little bit of that. You know, you might grab a cheese stick and some pepperonis and some crackers, and that's your lunch. Hang on a second. Do you need anything? No. Okay, I'm almost done. All right, babe? Okay. Thanks. So that is it. That's what's worked for us, and until it stops working, that's pretty much what we're going to stick with. So if you have any questions about how we schedule our meals, just let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And for the record, I'm an Aldi's shopper, so pretty much if I can get it at Aldi's, that's where most of the items for our weekly menu comes from. Okay, that's it. Thanks guys again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and hope you have a blessed night.